we filed a lawsuit to ask a judge to deal with, hey, who breached the contract, and do we still have rights in this deed of trust? Are we entitled to our earnest money back? Well, I started, not long after filing that, getting some of the most, I would say, intense phone calls from multiple directions. My client, of course, is upset. They've been, shafted. Not a surprise there. But, of course, the developer who wants to sell lots to the new builder is very upset. The lawyer who worked for the developer who orchestrated this whole thing is not very happy and trying to still, fix his problem. The title insurance company gets involved, and it's a title insurance company that our firm, I have real estate partners who do transactional work and who do business with this company, and they're getting static. And then it turns out there's a connection of the new buyer has a overlapping interest with somebody who does work with some of my partners, and so they're trying to kind of backdoor, hey, can we get this filed? And it took me a while to finally realize that everybody I'm talking to is jacked up. Okay, and I was getting jacked up too. I'm like, look, I'm just the guy who filed the lawsuit, okay? Somebody else would have done it, and this issue is out there. And I remember having a conversation with one of my colleagues who said, somebody else would have filed this case, and we didn't make the mess. We didn't make the mess, and some people took some risks and took some, made some choices here, and now they're coming home to roost, and it helped me tremendously to realize, oh yeah, they're all upset. And who can blame them? And this is what I told my client would happen. We get a bunch of we got everybody's attention, didn't we? This is great. It's not fun to have everybody's attention in this way. And it helped me, though, at some point I had to just make a mental shift of, when I'm talking with this person, or this person, or this person, to remember, their mistake has been called, or their future of their project's at stake, or whatever. And it helped me to not get on that train with them, because I was starting to argue and defend and all this, and I had to just back up and go, isn't this what I do? Litigation. People don't like it. Okay. It helped calm me, so I didn't try to do something squirrely to try to fix it. But there were times I wanted to, because I was tired of getting it from all sides. And the best person who will tell me if I'm under stress is my secretary, my assistant. Ask her what kind of day I'm having, and she can tell you, because it affects how relational I am and how kind I am, whether I bother to ask how she's doing or whether I'm just barking out, get this done. Bless her heart, we had to get a property tax appeal filed on a Friday afternoon right before the 5 o'clock shutting of the doors at the tax office. And I became like a Nazi. I mean, it's like, we're getting in the car now, we're going. If I stayed in that mode all the time, I don't think she'd work with me very long, and I wouldn't blame her. But we had an emergency, we had to do it, and so again, not a bad thing to have that much stress, but you don't want to live in that mode all the time.